The Wild West was truly a unique and captivating period in American history that captured the imaginations of people around the world. It was a time of cowboys, gunslingers, and outlaws, a time when the western frontier was being settled and tamed by brave pioneers who rode into the unknown on horseback with nothing but their wits and their six-shooters to keep them safe. From legendary gunslingers like Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday to infamous outlaws like Billy the Kid and Jesse James, the Wild West produced some of the most colorful and memorable characters in American history. Whether you're a fan of history, westerns, or just a good old-fashioned adventure story, the Wild West is sure to capture your imagination and leave you breathless. Let's look at some of the weirdest weapons they ever had. Gun swords. Gun swords were a unique weapon that combined a pistol and a sword in one. They were intended to provide the user with both long-range and close-range weapon for versatility in combat. Despite their potential, gun swords were not widely used as they were heavy, prone to jamming, and the sword component was often too flimsy to be effective in combat. However, the gun sword remains an interesting artifact of the Wild West era and a symbol of the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the people during that time. The idea behind the gun sword was to provide the user with versatility and flexibility in combat situations. Despite its potential advantages, the gun sword was not a popular weapon and it was not widely used. One of the reasons was that the weapon was heavy and cumbersome, making it difficult to carry and use effectively. Additionally, it was prone to jamming and the sword portion of the weapon was often too flimsy to be used effectively in combat. The Bowie knife is a type of large, heavy knife that was popular among cowboys and frontiersmen in the Wild West. Named after the legendary frontiersman Jim Bowie, these knives were known for their sturdy construction and versatility. Bowie knives were often used for hunting and as a tool for skinning and dressing game, but they were also frequently used for self-defense and close-quarters combat. The Bowie knife was designed to be an all-purpose weapon with a strong, durable blade that could withstand heavy use. The blade was typically around 6 to 5 inches in length, and the handle was perfectly made from materials such as wood, bone, or ivory. Some Bowie knives also had a guard to protect the user's hand from slipping onto the blade. Throwing knives were specially designed knives that were made for the purpose of being thrown accurately and with great force. These knives were often used by Native American warriors and mounted men in the Wild West, and they were considered a crucial weapon for survival and self-defense in the frontier. Throwing knives were designed to be lightweight and balanced, with a sharp pointed blade that could penetrate targets with ease. They were made from materials such as steel or iron, and the handle was often made from materials such as wood, bone, or antler. Throwing knives were usually between 8 to 12 inches in length, and they were designed to be thrown with a spinning motion to increase accuracy and penetration. The use of throwing knives was a highly respected skill among Native American warriors and mounted men, and it was considered a rite of passage for many young warriors to master the art of throwing knives. Pepperbox pistols. Pepperbox pistols were a type of multi-barreled pistol that could fire multiple shots in rapid succession. These pistols were popular in the Wild West due to their ability to defend against multiple attackers in a short amount of time. Pepperbox pistols were named so because of their resemblance to a pepper grinder, with multiple barrels arranged in a circular pattern. Each barrel held a separate shot, and the barrels rotated as the pistol was fired, allowing the shooter to fire multiple shots without having to reload. This made pepperbox pistols a useful weapon for stagecoach drivers and other travelers who needed to defend themselves against bandits and other threats on the frontier. Shovel guns were improvised weapons that were made by sawing off the handle of a shovel and attaching a makeshift stock and firing mechanism. These weapons were popular among miners and other laborers in the Wild West who needed a weapon for self-defense in the dangerous and unpredictable frontier. The shovel gun was a simple and effective weapon that was easy to make and use. By sawing off the handle of a shovel and attaching a makeshift stock and firing mechanism, a miner or laborer could quickly turn a common tool into a weapon for self-defense. The shovel head acted as a makeshift barrel, and the makeshift stock provided stability for the shooter. These 5 weapons were selected to highlight some of the most unusual improvised weapons of the Wild West, and they give us a glimpse into the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the pioneers who lived and worked in this dangerous and unpredictable environment. It was a time of great danger and unpredictability, and the weapons used during this era reflected the reality. From gun swords to shovel guns, the weapons of the Wild West were often improvised and designed to meet the needs of a harsh and unforgiving environment. These weapons were a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of the pioneers who settled the frontier, and they remain an important part of American Western history. These weapons are a reminder of the bravery and determination of those who lived and worked in the frontier. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe for more videos on the Wild West and other interesting topics.